A popular idea in real estate today is the idea of flipping or buying and reselling houses to earn a profit. This idea has even been the basis for some current reality shows of a similar name. But how can you avoid being flipped by a potential real estate scam? Here to provide some tips from the Better Business Bureau is John Paschall. So recent advances in technology, how can you prevent from being scammed?
Well, certainly with our internet and all the technology we have today, it's very easy to complete transactions and do things a lot more efficiently and faster, but it also makes fraud easier as well.
Uh-oh.
And this can create a problem, certainly opens the door for that fraudulent activity, even sometimes where potential sellers or agents may attempt to sell a house or rent or lease a house without a current title to that house.
Ooh, that's not good. So what are the problems that some people encounter?
What we're seeing, Kelly, is a recent rise in calls coming into the Better Business Bureau about this. And they take a variety of forms, but often they target consumers that may not qualify for the traditional mortgage, maybe due to bad credit, or they see a sign on the side of the road and they want to call that number. And what they do often is they draw these consumers in. They know they don't qualify for the traditional mortgage, and these may be houses that they're selling on Craigslist or listing on Craigslist that they don't even have a real title for. They'll bring the consumer in, tell them they'll qualify them for the mortgage, bring in sometimes working with a real title company for this fraud, and the consumer doesn't know.
So it looks real.
It looks real. They fill out paperwork, a lot of papers. They assume it's correct. We've had consumers that sometimes pay money to this seller for months, and then the law enforcement may show up to evict them from a house that they're not supposed to be in to begin with.
So how can people avoid all of this?
First of all, we go back to the basic phrase that we always use. If it sounds too good to be true,
probably is.
Probably is. If it's a situation where, as a consumer, you know you probably don't qualify for that kind of mortgage or that kind of rate, but certainly also use a lot of the reputable businesses, real estate people in our area that do a great job. Look on the BBB.org, look at the business name, check them out. Are they accredited? Do they have a good rating? Do they have complaints? Do they even have a review on the BBB website?
If they don't, that should be a red flag.
It could be a red flag. Give us a call. And of course, anything again that seems too good to be true, and any verbal assertions that aren't backed up in writing, you definitely want to go back and ask questions.
All right, John, as always, we appreciate you taking the time and helping us out and keeping us straight on track. Appreciate it.